Few runners a bit restless, settled in and away they go. QUERARI Falcon was slow out 2 lengths and Chambermaid lost about 3 to 4 as the starter said go. The favourite, Anime, out like a bolt of lightning on the left-hand side. 3 lengths to the good. Anime, blue sleeves and cap. Down the centre of the course, Luna Rush is looking to show some toe. On the outside, Secretariat's Girl looks to get a little bit closer. And a mat towards the inside. QUERARI Falcon makes up the ground and the Orange Silks just got 2 lengths to make up. Tester's got 4 lengths to go. Northern Storm. Favourite Anime on the left-hand side has the lead by a length. Andermatt, the black cap, now comes out to make a challenge. QUERARI Falcon still very much alive, got this length to make up. 300 to go. Anime now comes under a bit of pressure. QUERARI Falcon towards the inside. Andermatt's trying to stay on. 150 metres to go, and QUERARI Falcon explodes into action, and this has got wings on debut. QUERARI Falcon draws away. Luna Rush second, maybe Anime third in a photo with Andermatt. Well done to the Michael Azzi team. This was bred by the Boothers for the Fun Ferens. And thanks very much to Michael Azzi out at Summerfeld this morning. I had a chat to him at the stables. He said he's coming down to the course and he makes this a huge runner. Number 11, QUERARI Falcon, certainly sprouted wings. She was slow out about 2 lengths, which makes this victory even more impressive. And the fact that Waishong Mooing was doing duty here, she won by a length and a half. Out of the Crimson Waves mare, Pretty Waves, so Michael Azzi knows the family very well. She wins it by a length and a half. Cracking run from Luna Rush in second. Anime's probably done just enough for third. Then came Andermatt, Northern Storm. Further back in the run, Chambermaid, one to keep an eye on, was hopelessly left at the gates. Secretariat's Girl, no extra laid. 300 to go, Anime and Andermatt on the left-hand side, and all of a sudden, QUERARI Falcon in those orange and black silks comes roaring through. Whipper in the left hand, just punching out the last 100 metres. Michael Azzi is on course, and they're going to go in and lead in their winner. And just looking at the index, only runner for the day. So Michael Azzi wasn't making the trip all the way to Scottsville just for the scenery. So well done to the team. Back to the studio.
Number 11, QUERARI Falcon, has come through to make a smart debut. This daughter of QUERARI, and well done to the winning owners here. Of course, the orange and black souls, made famous by Abashiri, the Funferens. And we also say well done to the breeders here. I see the Bothas all involved. And I must thank Michael, before we even touch on this win, for taking my call this morning and giving me, the entire spiel with this horse, Mike. You did have concerns about the pens, etc. And this filly, she was a bit slow again out the pens, but just class that pulled it through.
Absolutely, Dees. First of all, I must say thank you to Adrian van Vieren once again. The man's just putting horses and horses in my stable. He doesn't stop. He's an absolute soldier. He sent me down to Cape Town, book 2 last year. We weren't going. He said, go and look at these 4 horses for me. I landed up looking at everything on the sale, and I said, Adrian, there's a filly I've seen here. She stands out head and shoulders above all of them. And he picked up for 65,000 for him, which is cheap. We brought her home, and when he took one look at it, he said, my God, how did you get this horse for that price? I think we're just fortunate there weren't people there. I think QUERARI's a stallion on the up. Got my son Waishong back there riding for me. We go back a long way. He was my stable apprentice, so he's like one of our adopted children. He calls my wife Mom, and he calls me Pops. Nice to have him back in the winner's circle with us. And Dees, it's just so nice when you give a horse very little prep and you don't gallop the hell out of her and you let her come on her own. She come on out of the sand tracks, went out the pens. They didn't give her a ticket. They said she was too slow. We had to take her back the following week, and we just popped her out, and she popped out, and then we took her back to the yard. We didn't even let her go up the grass. Popped out, pulled up. The rest is history. Filly delivered today. Well done to my son Ryan and Frikkie Kraling in the yard. They do all the hard work. I'm just the bulldog that barks the orders.
You got her entered in that listed, that Devonair Stakes?
Yes, well, I nominated her for that race because I always thought she's got that type of look, that she's a decent filly. And I said to Ryan when we were sitting down the other evening in the house, I said, let this be her gallop. And if Washong's happy with her and she comes through this race, is fine. And Washong takes her out, I will run her. But if Wash says we must wait a little bit longer, we'll wait for the race on July Day with her.
Well, give our best to the Finferians. One runner, one winner. Mike, long may it continue with your horses in KZN as well.
Thank you so much, Dees.
Well done, Mike Azzi. Let's get Washong mowing in. And firstly, let's talk about the relationship that you share with Mike Azzi. And it seems to be a relationship that was cemented some time back.
Yeah, I know, you know, when I wasn't getting any chances, Mike took me under his wing and he guided me through all the ropes of being a jockey and discipline and things like that. And I was fortunate because I had a lot of people that helped me, you know, and I learned from that and just grew into the stature that I've become.
Coming into the race, this filly had a habit of being slow away, which she missed the break, but you never panicked.
Well, Dees, you know what, once they miss the break, you're not going to make it up that quickly, you know, you might as well sit and give them a chance. She was well schooled. Obviously she came out a little bit slow. I expected her to take a bit of beating in this field, and I think she's, you know, won a great race here, and I think there's lots more improvement to come.
Well, that's fantastic to hear. Why is she doing a bit of traveling to and fro from Gauteng? Anything else from your side later on?
These have only got the 2 rides, but I think that both of them is in good form. I'm hoping that both of them will do a bold showing today.
Well, you got one on the board, and all the best for the rest of the afternoon as well.
These thanks to Enrique van Mike Azzi and his entire team, and of course my sponsors, Volgerbos and Maritz Fontaine. Thank you guys, I appreciate it.
Well done, Waj.
Thank you.
Lovely. Washong Mouthful as 11, Karelkin. 11, 17, 2 and 1. Coming up next will be the start of the place accumulator, race number 3 at 12:50, which is 10 to 1.